Preview. Radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome to Talk It All Out with LeletyKay podcast, and Happy New Year, by the way. And this is your host, LeletyKay. You know what? I'm back again with the hustling thing, and we're so looking forward to it. You know, today to bless my studio with his presence is the talented guy and award scooper. He calls himself Inkabi Drip, the Ndebele Rape King, or Demi Dlozi. So to keep you guys out of the gas, I am talking about the dominant Fish F Ndaramu. Fish, what's up?
Yo, Inkabi Drip, sikhona ku-industry.
I'm great, Fish. I've been waiting for you. What's been happening? Happy 2021, by the way.
Yeah, 21 siyambona, but akusonto singayithabela leyo.
Yeah, I know. So first things first, it has just been announced to us there is a lockdown. So beginning with 2021 with that severe lockdown, what's your take as an artist? Ucabanga ukuthi kuzol-affect kanjani?
Vele sokusi-affectile, but then still impilo iyaqhubeka. Plan B ngizomele simenze ngoba besikhangelele ukwenza ama-shows, besikhangelele ukwenza into ezishiyene ezihlukene, but then nxa sebesimisile ngoba kuphume enye article futhi ukuthi asavunyelwa lokwenza ama-live shows like ama-virtual shows. So hey, go rough bafethu.
Oh yeah, so rough indeed. Let me just take you a bit back. Talking about 2020 as the pandemic year, walking towards 2021, being in 2021 already. Do you think it's going to be like a similar situation, or you just being optimistic, looking forward to better and certain changes?
Angazi so far ngento sengizibonile or ngento sengizivalile. Ngifila ngani maybe kusokungaba le kwi-vaccine nyana sokungabuya maybe kusincede 1 or 2 maybe sesingahamba lama-mask but still siyenza ama-shows kwabona.
All right, and when ngicabanga ukuthi uzoyithatha i-vaccine, or you one of those people who say nope, not on me?
Mina ngizayithatha ngiyabenyekelela because phela ngiyabengisebenza labantu.
All right, Zokbamba on that one. Okay, I'm actually vibing with the multi-naming. You know, as I mentioned earlier on, would you call yourself like so many names? And I'm so eager to find out, Uguti, what's the inspiration behind those names, as well as your dress code? You know, always in those African suits and all that. So please fill us in. What's popping?
So, ibizo lami nguFish F the Ndaramu Trap King, aka Ushago umzila kaUlandelo. Yena awathatha umsila wembila ngesikhathi salayezela beqa besifazana bathi nguyena ukhandele bovu umlilo wemenjisi. So yeah, amabizo aphekelezela inkosi. Amabizo agcwalisela izinto engizenzayo. I-drip ngeyethu, umthonto ngeyethu, music ngeyethu. So ngingomodern day chaka. So ngichaka oleswek ngiyana or ngichaka abantu abangafisa ukuba la akusochaka ubulala abantu ngichaka music wabona.
All right, now that you answered, because bengisinzokubuza ukuthi if Ushaka was to be alive, ucabanga ukuthi you would actually portray the same attributes wakhe, or there's like certain changes which he may actually produce and bring fun to the people.
Yeah, angazi uChaka somuntu angeke itshintshe because uChaka umuntu oyayiphoswa njengabe ngabelieve ngothando because was stay abafazi babo la lapha. But hey, asazi but yabona story iso.
Oh my god, Ufish is showing me flames, guys. Okay, let's talk about your clothing label. It's called Demi Dlozi. I've seen the type, I've seen you dressing them. So tell us as well about that. What's the inspiration and how did the plan come about of you starting your own clothing label?
The fashion brand is called Demi D. Demi D, uchuti Demi Dlozi.
Okay.
Which is a representer in music in terms of ukuba believer ngamadlozi at the same time lokuba ngumuntu believer in Christianity and so it's more of a brand cut across the music. So it's still some more African but with a new feel to it. Everyone.
Okay, thank you so much for that. So the Demi D label, does it cater for girls as well or strictly guys? Because if so, lathi phela angeke usivalele phandle. Come on, Fish.
Bathi i-trip yolwandle kugcwala inhlanzi. So wonke umuntu sengayigqoka nje.
I also want to talk about the nails. You've got 3 nails on your right hand, if not the left. So what's up with the nails? Have they got a certain meaning, or it's just for fashion and the color as well?
Inzipho lezi ezi-3 esindebele ezintathu. So yonke into yami enyenza ihamba kathathu. So the name is Fish F Ndaramu. The rest kama 33. So inzipho lezi representa ubuntu. Ubuntu sisuke ethulini lapho esisuka khona kuze kufika lapho esikhona kuhamba in 3s kulenyawo kulomzimba kulekhanda. So ngipainta black because I'm proudly African, ngumuntu omnyama, you know. So yeah.
All right, well, it's so hot la studio. Is there a particular person who does the nails, or you do them yourself? Like, is there a person who takes care of them, clean them, do them, or what?
Yeah, there is Glo charity on patience. We try the nail studio. Yeah, ngoyo wakhangela inzibo zami senze inzibo yami for I think for how many years? 3 years. So yeah, ngiloyal kunjalo.
So do you ever think of cutting those nails? Is there gonna be a certain point or it's just you and your nails forever?
No, I do cut my nails, especially in a relationship.
Yeah.
I do cut like pads, you know. So every time I'm attached to into a cut and like go be into you know the journey.
All right, I think that makes sense. So, Fish, let's talk about your journey, your career. You're a hit maker. Let's talk about Abong Kantolo. Let's talk about Svan Farm. I want to know, Uguti, are you just solo an artist, or there are some side hustles besides obviously being an artist or the clothing line? Are there other side hustles that you do, maybe that we don't know about? Just fill us in on that.
I do music for a living.
Okay.
So yonke into engiphila kiyo or yonke into engihamba layo or yonke into ebona kimi isukela ku music. So music, then the rest will follow. So ngenza music yodwa. Akule into ama side hustles engiwenzayo because you know mina vele ngimuntu lwana specializer, so I specialized in doing music. So I do music production, I bhalela abantu ingoma, you know, I do features, you know, everything eko music. Then bese sukufaka phandle sithi art because I do perform also.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Ndaramu Trap King. You're listening to Talk It Out with LeletyKay.
All right, so Fish, you're a very busy somebody. How do you manage the pressure in the long run of saying besides the lockdown and all that? In the process, like the past years, how have you been managing the pressure of your work as an artist and as a hit maker as well?
So far, Ebulawa is not slow. So, Ebulawa is slow. I'm shows we're able to try some of shows like every 2 at the same time. Of course, there are my incidents where I know we say, you know, we Friday, we Saturday, and I say we book by 3 and I was 3, but then it's cut service chain. So with Ogupokwa as an artist, back which is a specific time, we want to perform against cut and of course, let's cut it on some Dumiama, we to Munting at class on 5, on 7. So by Gabulis cut, but I know one performance cut is one performance cut is so Minaya Hamba, La Pen Galacona, you know. Do Panda, then after I'm done, go somewhere else.
Well, I think that's so clear. I'm so eager to find out, as somebody so busy, you know, multitasking here and there, we've got young artists or rather upcoming artists. What word of advice would you give to them as to how can they approach this journey? How can they behave in the long run and how they can make it up to the top?
Akulanto enjengabatshela yona or akulanto enkulu kumbe engabatshela yona, but then sengabatshela ukuthi, you know, they should keep it real, like 100%, be authentic as possible, like ube nguwe, you know. Nxa ukuthi wena ngini lalikhula lichaya amagabha, you know, thatha amagabha wakho wafake engomeni, you know. Nxa ukuthi ngini, you know, lalingela phone, you know, licala kwamakhelwane, thatha khona khwana ukucela iphone kamakhelwane ukufaka engomeni yakho because ukhona omunye umuntu ohamba through that ofuna ukukuzwa, and the only way ukuthi umuntu lwana ebe, you know, ebe part of i journey yakho as a fan or as umuntu support music yakho fuze ebe le something ayidingayo kuwe, yabo.
Those are such powerful words coming out from Debbie D, of course. Fish, do you confirm to me that your 2 of the closest friends back were they actually Asaph and Calvin Mcinehliziyo, if I'm correct?
Yeah, sasingatsho njalo because ngabantu you know abantu abaclose abantu engathi ngiqalisa music angangikhangelela kibo, you know, especially Kelvin in terms of his sound, because wayenza more of vernacular then ASF sahlangana along the way. Of course nganyemazi ngiyifan, you know, but then was on approach la ngesikhathi sakhe sefeel ukuthi, you know, umuntu lo sevuthwe enough, and we came out with a hit in Kalagato Mambo. So from there and up until now we're more like brothers. So yeah.
All right, so sweet. Let's flashback a little bit. Tell me about the day you heard about the passing of Calvin Mcinizio. Sorry to talk about him, but may his soul rest in peace. Where were you, and how did you literally take the news that akaseko?
Lokho kwathutsha kuseni, like, you know, ngani news vukele kuseni like normal. Ithi yathutsha nchayizana labo ma message WhatsApp onkunkala bekhuluma kwabo no Kelvin for maybe 30 minutes ngabelieve ngicabanga no Kelvin uphula ama stance akhe like every day, because ngangikhulumela, you know, izolo wakhona ethi no, you're supposed to drop a song what wathethwa ngkholo lami ngamele si drop why sithi free drop that particular week, and why sefake la ku status, and status akona saba last status like, you know, ebhalile ukuthi, you know what, we're supposed to drop a song. So kwanza ubuhlungu sibili kwaba into yangithintayo yangitshengisa ayinye into in life ukuthi, you know what, impilo imfitshane, you know, ngazuplan ikusasa lakho ungawasti namhla liyaphela njani. So yeah, into ebuhlungu. And
would you say you have moved on, or there are moments where you sit back and be like, if only he was here? And if that's the case, what would you have done or say to him by the time when he was still alive?
Kelvin azange spend more time ngilale, to be honest, ngoba sasitshayisana mostly kuma shows or ngibiza kuye for you know, ama features lami ngibiza labesenza something sasingekho that close, but then sasi close in terms of sound and music lokuba abantu abapusha bonke bo. So anye ngisho kunene, but then sasebenza sonke why libutas, you know, nxa fana la ku family na was kulo bhuti omdala yabona uni last born labantu abalama siblings maybe 5 phakathi connection yeni labi ngekho too close, but umuntu lona lebeli, you know, lebeli around with, I know bhuti wami ngubhuti, so bhuti ngubhuti, Kelvin yahlale ngubhuti kungaze kube ni.
What can I say, guys? Landizwele, may his soul rest in peace once more. So hlala simkhumbula. Fish, you just dropped your hit singles as a hit maker, of course, one of them being Usfamfam, where in your music video you featured a talented actress, of course, Umboma Walks. What does that mean for you as an artist? Are you proud? You look back, and how does it feel like to be in that position?
Into emnandi, you know, ukuyenza into okade uyifisa ukuyenza for isikhathi eside, because ingoma le ngayirecorda 2 years back.
What?
And yeah, and ngalama plans ukuthi, you know what, ingoma le I'm supposed to shoot a video, lo muntu, you know, oza related to his story, and lo muntu ozabe kwanisa uku-actor. So ukuhlangana kwami lo Mboma Hawks ukuthi sisebenze, I believe ukuthi into, you know, abakithi, you know, lo nkulunkulu eyayivele ihleliwe ukuthi yazi komele kuhambe kanje, you know. So ezinye izinto ngiyathaba, of course, ukuthi, you know, sengenze so, but then asomuntu lwana othi I'm not blind or mina, so into lesingiyenzile le ngiyithabela, I celebrate moment for too long, ngiya, you know, kungayenzakala so kuyenzakala for that particular time, I move on to the next one. Fanele bho anye kubulokho bali page le one even limnandi.
Come on, Fish. But do you acknowledge when you are the hit maker and your genre is like it's on its own? What's your comment on that?
The genre ngiyenza, I call it Ndaramu trap. And the genre naleyo yisabizwa nasempilo. So angeke ngithi ingoma engizenza ngama hits, but ingoma ezipredictive kusasa, or ezikhuluma ngento esiyenzakile kuwe, or ezikhuluma ngento eyenzakala kuwe ngesikhathi seneso. Why ngithi ipredict ukuthi into eyenzakala komunye izolo maybe wena kuyenzakala in 2 years.
Okay.
Into eyenzakala komunye kathesi maybe kuwe siyenzakala. So isound engiyenzayo igoqela impilo. So into singathi hit, because ezinye isikhathi ingoma engizikhiphayo, you know, uyahlala phansi awuzibuza ukuthi kanti umuntu lo how far, you know. So angeke ukuthi ngama hits, but ingoma you know, ezikhulisa umuntu kumbe ezenza umuntu ebone ezinye izinto ngendlela ezijiyene.
What can I say? Like, thank you so much for that. It's quite clear. Yeah, I did notice that probably 90% of your music mainly speaks about life and all that. So, but they are indeed hit for us. That's why I receive out so much pride and joy anyway. Okay, before we close the show, I cannot let you go without asking you this. What's your 2021 vision? And please, ubatshela ama-fans akho ukuthi where can they find you online and tell them sweet something.
21 kulama shows efull enzela wona abantu like so asazi ukuthi government yakuthini ngama lockdowns, but then 21 music izabe iphuma wire so likhangeleke khonoko, and of course music is the rest angikhulumela ukuthi okuningi.
You need to tell us the dates. So where exactly can people find you online? I told them about your music. They love your music. But please emphasize bangakuthola ngaphi online to get there, support you, and get your music and get your brand growing.
Hey, abalama Visa card, abalama iPhone, elifini, hey, sinacho kuma stores wabona so yapho ngosearch for Fish F Ndaramu. Vele yonke indawo lapho ndinga khona ngapho ukuthi Fish F Ndaramu phela yimi yethu inyanga eku-internet. So uyageta kokho lafana uthi Fish F Ndaramu or uthi Demidlozi uzabona idlozi eliphuma yitona lelo.
What an interview it has been, guys. That's it from me and Fish F Ndaramu. Please remember to get on all his social media platforms. Get there, get his songs, download, like, nim support because he's just so talented. Thank you so much for tuning in. I was your host, LeletyKay. And remember to get the podcast and remember to visit all my social media platforms: Facebook, LeletyKay, Insta, Leti Moyo, YouTube, LeletyKay. Remember to keep the hustle going and time will catch up with you, because if not now, then when? Nginshia kanjalo ke ngithi stay safe. LeletyKay uthi salute.
No,